Okay, so as promised, we've got a very special guest here today. Let's start again. There's going to be a lot of this, trust me.
That's fine.
Okay, so as promised, we've got a very special guest here today. Very familiar face, iconic, recognisable figure, the most recognisable figure of the Whitby Gothic weekend. It's Alt Jodie. Are we going to go with that? So you came down from Scotland today. Did you have a good trip?
I did, yeah, it was great. Apart from the fact that we might have damaged the exhaust pipe just a little bit. But it was
On
not
the train?
a problem. No, we came in the car and we might have damaged it a little bit going through the nooks and crannies, but we got here just in one piece.
No way. That's awesome. So, I mean, absolutely welcome back to Whitby. I mean, this is phenomenal to see you again. I mean, you've been here so many years now. When was the very first year that you came?
Well, the very first year documented is 2015. So, and that's when I was doing my half Cinco de Mayo phase with the top hat in the graveyard.
Absolutely, yeah. Now, there was a very interesting story behind that. A few years after the fact, you were walking down the street in Whitby, and there's a Mark Clayton picture, because he was doing the
Yeah,
pictures
I've worked
at
a
the
lot
time.
with Mark.
Yeah.
He's lovely.
So Mark Clayton's doing photographs at the time, and several years later, you're walking down the street, there's a photograph in a frame of you. You remember that?
Yeah. That was done by an artist that runs a gallery up in the top of Whitby. I was actually featured in a gallery. I own the picture myself now. They gave me it as a gift.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, they gave me the first copy as a gift. But I've been told it was purchased over 11 times and it was retailed at £245. So that's pretty good.
You must be very proud and honoured.
I really am. I was so
Yeah.
happy about it.
And is it there today, do you think?
They usually put it up every year because it's quite good and it's got a little bit of revenue behind it.
Yeah.
And I got to know the gallery owners quite well, and they've got some lovely children that I've done some fun photo shoots with and stuff, just the family.
Because those Mark Clayton pictures at 15, I mean, they're pretty iconic in the history of this event. Really are. I mean, those pictures you did with, like as you say, with the half face and the... How would you describe that? Look at it.
I'd say it was a half Cinco de Mayo Day of the Dead face.
Okay.
You know, the Festival of the Dead, the whole Mexican thing.
Right.
Absolutely brilliant.
Awesome, yeah. Legendary pictures. So let's go to 2000. We're going back in time right now, just a little bit of history of Jodie over the years here. 2016, you're here. Was that the mermaid year, possibly?
I think that was the mermaid year, yeah. And I was doing a full photo shoot again with Mark and many people also. But it was absolutely siling it down with rain. And I was laying on Whitby Beach with a full latex tailpiece, all the crown, the makeup, everything. And we were working for that photograph, whether it was raining or sunny or anything. We was really working for it, so it was absolutely brilliant.
That had to be super cold.
Oh, it was freezing. Absolutely freezing.
So you laid in the harbour in the ocean, like...
Yeah.
Now, in those early days, were you like coming April and October, or was it...
It depended on the salary of the year and like other events, because obviously I've done a lot with my modelling jobs and stuff up and down the country, so...
Right. Okay, so let's move on to 2017. That's a real big year for you. You're here with a former boyfriend.
Oh, yeah.
Mark Clayton's on the scene again doing photographs. I mean, they were like some of the most...
Oh, that's when I did my tribal goth here. Yeah, that was super fun.
I was going to ask you what that look was. Yeah.
It was tribal goth. I seen it as like if cave people did goth.
Yeah.
That was my inspiration, and it was mostly like paint and fur and like...
And the big red hair at first kind of appeared.
It's iconic.
Yeah.
That's what I'm known for.
Yeah. So I'm glad you explained that, because that, I mean, what a lot. Again, so many great photographs.
Yeah.
Better if you got the box.
Yeah. Legendary for the event. 2018, my personal favourite, a little bit more minimalistic. Big red hair still.
Yeah.
Black leather pants.
Yeah, I did my classic goth here with the black and white striped bolero.
That was my
I did like that
previous favourite.
I like the photograph that was done on Arguments Yard. It's the name of the street, and I had this amazing photograph done in this tunnel, and it just says argument. See, I've written on the top, and I look like I'm stood there like about to start an argument or a fight with someone. It was empowering. It was really fun, really fun.
They were fantastic photographs. What a great year. So yeah, great memories from that as well. 2019. You were here?
No, I was otherwise engaged doing Whitby Goth Festival and working in Germany and going around doing a few more jobs for road model management, which is who I'm signed by.
Okay, yeah.
So yeah, I was a little bit MIA that year. Sorry guys, I do apologise.
Well, important to say as well, in late 2018, you became a mum again.
At age,
which
yes.
is fantastic.
I now have my 2 children. I've got my 6-year-old Evie and I've got my 2-year-old Edward.
Yes.
Which is godsend. And I still rock a corset, even after 2 kids.
Hey, there's time yet.
Oh no, confidence is key to anything. I believe you can wear whatever you want as long as you're confident you'll pull it off.
Absolutely. So, so in 19, you're doing Germany, you're doing most of the United Kingdom as well.
Yeah.
There's a lot of stuff on your Instagram for that, and your Facebook page to see those kind of pictures. Where am I going with this now? I'm talking,
We're doing so well though.
Yes.
Well, yes, that's when I was doing work all up and down the country, and obviously I was rolling in with Gothic Treffin with Germany. So obviously I couldn't be here in 2020 because, you know, the dreaded COVID got everybody. But here we are in 2021 and I'm back in good old fashioned me form. A little bit dreaded up this time just to mix things up a little bit. But I'm here.
Yeah, and I mean, the modelling career, I mean, was that propelled by Whitby by any chance? I mean, did it excel what you're...
It did excel my modelling career. It didn't start there originally. It started in very small fetish group circles, doing the fetish scene, like when it used to be back in the days of Skin 2 and Torture Garden and stuff, and I used to do catwalk shows for those, which obviously I don't have a lot of photographs of because it's no photographs allowed, people.
Yeah. So you started pretty young then, obviously.
Yeah, I did, yeah.
Yeah. Well, would you say that you're an innovator of all the looks you've done over the years, or have you
I like to be really spontaneous and be creative in making my own looks, because I don't like to carbon copy other people, because I like to be original.
Yes.
I like to inspire other people. I like to give something a little bit different.
Well, you've certainly done that. Yeah, I mean, you're a massive inspiration in Whitby,
Thank you.
And a lot of people in general.
You totally give me Captain Hook vibes. I actually love it.
Thank you.
I really do.
Yeah.
You are looking like you. So, my darling, you were saying.
Where were we? We were in 19 still, weren't we? So you're doing the modelling career in Germany and the United Kingdom.
Yeah.
In 2019, there's a lot of looks and different things going on Instagram.
Yeah, I tend to run a broad spectrum because I do a lot of fetish modelling as well.
Yeah.
And that involves a lot of latex, which might sound kinky, kind of is a little bit, but it can also be very, very fashion forward. So it's super fun to play with. There's anything you can make out of latex. You can imagine it, you can make it, it's inspiring. So I highly recommend it for those people who've never tried it. It's an absolute godsend, trust me.
And you are an innovator of your looks.
Yeah.
As opposed to being inspired by other models and whatever.
No, I prefer to take... I actually get a lot of my inspirations from, like, men in the 80s.
Oh, really?
Like Adman and, like, Boy George and, like, the glam rock scene. And then I kind of mix it with a little bit of Disney. I know that sounds strange.
Right.
But I kind of like to mix glam rock, cop rock, Disney and just...
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I like to put, like, a really dated twist on it.
Has there ever been kind of like a time when you do a look and you say to yourself, you know, there's no way I can pull this off. This is just ridiculous.
No.
You're just so super confident. Everything you do,
I believe it's the confidence that sells the look. It's not the look that sells me. That's exactly what I believe.
Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Well, listen, I mean, I'm delighted to see you in Whitby again. Long may your reign here. And
I've got a crown.
And keep coming every year, please do.
Oh,
because
I'd love
you are. I mean, you are the face of this event.
Thank you.
You really are. Jodie. No, let's do this again. Alt Jodie.
Thanks, guys. It's been really fun talking to you.
All right. Thank you, darling.
Thanks, babe.
And do one more thing. Yeah. That's it, yes. Give each other a little kiss.
Oh, I didn't know it was going on. That's the plan.